All right, folks. Sunday evening, July 7th. A little better than 6:30 p.m. We've got an ongoing problem. You take a look at that sun. It's not really sunny out. The last couple days we have had a haze here that has basically allowed the sun doesn't actually peak and show itself till darn near noon. And then by this time of day, same as yesterday, it's the same thing. This unbelievable haze takes over. Light and bright out, but there's no sun. Long story short, today was supposed to be a huge day of square bales. 6 loads, up to 700, 800 bales of that grassy alfalfa. Best intentions, it's all raked up. Soaked up about 4.5 hours of sun here today, but that ain't cutting it. We went out there at about 3:45. We had to breed some Holstein heifers, but we went out there at 3:45. We spit out, we kicked out 10, maybe 12 bales. No way. Shut it down. Took a break. I headed back out at about 5:30, 5:45. As soon as we had stopped, the haze started. I went back out at 5:45 just to check it, and maybe we'll see what happens and shut it down. No small squares today. That really screws up my stinking schedule. But you can't make bad hay. You can't make, somewhat moist square bales and put them up in a haymow or sell them. Get a bad name or a barn fire in a real hurry. So that ain't happening here. Well, you gotta bide your time. I got real busy last night, folks. I was trying to beat the clock. I had that wedding reception that I wanted to peek in at, and I failed you in a video. This was last night's round baling. I'm extremely pleased. It just goes to prove that I definitely do not have the answers. If you keep up with the videos, you'll understand I did a little bit of complaining about this field. This is what we call the South Ryan Hill. This is spitting image to the North Ryan Hill. The North Ryan Hill I took 46 bales off of. Very pleased with that. Small amount of property. Well, I did quite a bit of complaining here while I was cutting it and also raking it that the volume just isn't here. You know, it's a big mystery, big mystery. I even talked to Dad about it. I'm like, my God, I don't understand it. It's not the fertilizer program, nothing like that. Well, it goes to prove that I'm absolutely an awful judge at a lot of things, including what I'm talking about here. 64 bales. I don't know what happened. I'm not complaining. I do feel a little bit dumb though, I will admit that. This went extremely well last night. Just bale after bale after bale kicking out. As it turned out, this was some thick stuff. And I gotta tell you though, I don't think it was as dry as the North Hill. That made a little player in it. No, this is good hay. This is dry hay. Truth of the matter is, there might be a small amount of caramelization to these bales, which I know a lot of people do deliberately. I will not, but I'm okay with it if time says it has to be. If you can make that make sense. So I'm biding my time here because I can't bale. And I'm picking up rounds, bringing them to the bale yard. I'm on my 3rd load. Okay, let's have a little talk here about what you see. Let me make one thing clear first off. Even if I was in a very tight spot, I don't think you could give me thousands of dollars for this wagon right here. I would not sell it to you. I know there's a lot of you laughing right now. I wouldn't give you a penny for it. Yeah? Keep your penny. I don't want it. That wagon's been around for a long time. It's hauled a lot of square bales of hay behind the incline baler, before the kickers. It has hauled a pile of rocks. That's what we use to, pick rocks in the field, and has hauled an extreme amount of hay and baleage to the wrapper for the last, handful of years. This wagon is not going anywhere. It will die on this farm, period. But I can't keep doing this. I've been complaining and talking about it, mulling it over for 3 years. Well, I'm done. You can't have everything. Everything can't be new. Everything can't be big. You can't. But there's some things you just have to do. With the amount of property, the amount of bales, the amount of baleage now, the sorghum, the alfalfa, all these dry rounds, which I hope to make at least about 600. Yeah, well, that'd be real nice, 500 dry rounds. I can't keep doing this. So, cross your fingers. It's done, signed, sealed, delivered. It's just not delivered yet. Hopefully this coming late week, we're taking a delivery of a brand new Easy Trail 9x24 flat deck wagon. I might vamp it up a little bit and put some 4x4s on the ends just for a little safety and security. But it was a must do. It wasn't a want to, it was a have to. Well, maybe a little bit of both. So look forward to showcasing that here this week. But this is just nuts. Can you see the sun? Yeah, it'll make you squint a little bit, but it's supposed to blind you. It's beginning the half middle of summer here. Yeah, this haze has just been a killer. Just a killer. Especially on alfalfa. That's the other point here, folks. That alfalfa, that's a tricky beast. Not to mention that was extremely thick, and it was a well-matured plant when I cut it. That's also going to be a major player in dry down. So what's the plan? The plan is to, The plan is to go after it tomorrow, even though I got the entire behind the barn dropped. And we're going to see what we can do. Try and kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'll just, a lot of people have asked, if anybody's still watching, about Dad, who had surgery no more than 2 weeks ago. He's doing good. He's got his days though, but he's doing real good. He's being slowly active, which is being told to be done by the hospital and doctors and everything. It's not about just sitting still and just rotting away and healing anymore. It's about moving around and keeping active. I've had to yell at him a couple times for being a little too active and doing some stuff he shouldn't be doing, but I think what's going to happen, because he's on board, he's gonna go after the small squares tomorrow. And then we're going to try and kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm going to go after all that round baling behind the farm. There's still Tuesday in case I can't get that round baling, which is okay. But that hay's been down now. Tomorrow will be day number 3. And last night it was very dry. So we'll see what happens. That's about it, folks. I'm just biding my time. This has got to get done anyway, so... you can't call her quits and go in the house. The hell would want to do that anyway. So just giving you a little look-see of a video I failed you on last evening. Very happy and proud about this field. Granted, I'm not making your big boy 5x6s or 4x6s. These are 4x5s. In fact, they're 48s by 58s. My baler hates 60. It hates it. It hates to be set on 60. Now, when it tells me to stop, I keep her going a little bit. Some of these are 60 inchers, which is of course 5 feet. But very, very happy with what this field produced. And of course I stopped right in the correct place to tell on myself. And That might be texting and driving right there. We're not too sure. But hope you had a nice weekend, folks. Hope everything's going your way. Hope you got a nice week coming up. You know, we just celebrated the 4th of July and everything else. And hope all's well. Boy, when that wind's right, that train horn is like right here. It's kind of pretty if you ask me. Stay tuned for some videos coming up. Small square bales and more round baling and everything else. And we're going to go from there. Folks, we're going to talk to you sooner and later. Have a great night.